Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the Ross Becker build. Today, we're going to do something a lot different than I've done before. I haven't done it yet, and who knows, I may do it again in the future, but this is a special thing. And some people may find this odd or disturbing. I see it as a sign of a son who loves his father and would like to take him onto the stage with him to rock and roll every time he plays this guitar. And what I mean by that is this. We've got the Bora Bora Blue locked in. I got a couple of top coats on it. This is what I call Bora Bora Blue. This is one of our standard colors now because I like it so much. And it is on the signature model for Ross Becker. But what we're going to do next is we're going to take some ashes and we're going to mix it in with the finish, and we're going to do a sunburst, not a sunburst really, but a black burst around the edge of this guitar. And that's going to look very cool because we got gold hardware and we got this black and gold bridge going on here. We'll do black pickups. Speaking of the pickups, I have the pickups here. And sorry about that, I had a message. These are the pickups, as a matter of fact, they just came in. I was wondering what was taking so long, but they're here, so it doesn't matter what was taking so long. Right? And it's my favorite knife. This is a Kershaw my good friend John Kleinegg gave me. And I just sharpened it the other day, and I'm actually a little afraid of it because I have a tendency to cut myself. You can ask John about that someday. Okay. And yes, these are the right pickups. There's my trash can. I keep moving my trash can around. It messes me up. And what we're going to be putting in this is the Seymour Duncan Scarlet and Scourge pickups. Okay? But that's for another day. We don't have time to mess with that right now. We'll get back to it. But anyway, nice black pickups. Black border, black bridge. Yes, very sexy. I love it. We'll just put these over here in the electronics department. For now, what we need to do is get back to the finish. So what I'm going to do first, before I do anything, is I'm going to scuff up this guitar so that I can put the black on it and it'll stick well. Because obviously this is very shiny and we want to give it some teeth. For the urethane. We're using urethane, a 2-part urethane on this. And before I do that even, what I need to do is, and this is the little bit morbid part to me, but you know, it's necessary to be done. I'm not squeamish. I don't have any weird religious problems that some may have with this. To me, they're ashes, and that's that. These are his father's ashes, and we will treat them with respect. But they have little bits in them that will not go through a spray gun. So we're going to have to sift off some of this. And because it is dangerous to breathe in bone matter, I'm going to put on a mask. Real quick. And we're going to sift out these ashes. And I hope that this sifter works, because it'll be a real bummer if it doesn't. Oh yeah, that works great. Works great. What we want to do is get the large pieces out. Let me get you a little closer. So what I'm doing is just sifting these larger pieces out, because obviously that will not go through a spray gun. And I'm just leaving this fine powder like this. That will go through a spray gun. I don't think we'll have any problem with that at all. And what you end up with, though, is these bits. little bits of bone. And we'll just put these back in here and we'll save them. I think that's enough to do what we need to do. I'm going to put those back in here with these ashes and we'll hold on to that. And we may do a little something else with these down the road. But I'm in a deadline right now, so I got to do this right now. I got to put these back in here. I need a funnel to do that with, though. I'll have to take that in the house. I'll set it over here where it won't get in trouble. Okay. Okay, so that's where we're at. Nice fine powder. That will go through the spray gun. I use powdered dyes in my urethane anyway, so I know that that'll work fine. Very fine dyes. And that is what this is right here, actually. This is Bora Bora Blue, very fine dye. Okay. By the way, sometimes I use this primer, Duplicolor, works well. Okay, before we start mixing things up and we put a little color on this thing, I got to do a little sanding. So I'm just going to do that real quick, and I'll speed things up so you don't have to watch all the boring sanding stuff, and we'll go from there, okay? So stand by. Okay, we're back. We did some sanding, we did a little prep work, and now we're going to get this color mix so we can go in there and hit the edges of the Ross Becker guitar. I've got some urethane mixed up, and what I'm going to do, I like to mix up a batch of clear and then take off about half of that, mix in color. Save the clear, going back over top of the color. All right. Cheers. Here's to Chuck. These are the ashes that we sifted earlier, and everything looks like this will work. There may be a couple of bigger pieces in there that won't go through the strainer, but that's okay. What will go through will work, right? And that's all we need to worry about. So I'm going to take all of that and put it in half of this finish right here, which is about that much, okay? And that'll probably be a little more than we need, but that's okay. It's better to have a little more than not have enough. I am looking this year to try and shift over to a more environmentally friendly finish. I love the way this finish works, but the fumes are pretty bad, and I know the chemicals are bad, but I haven't found an alternative just yet. I'm still working on that. I will. All right. We're going to take this and dump it in. Henceforth and forevermore, those ashes are in this finish. We'll stir that around real good. As you can see, it's just kind of muddy color. So what we're going to do is put some black in it. You know, to bring the color up. And that looks like that'll work. What'll happen is the larger pieces that don't want to go through the strainer just won't go through. And the rest of it will. Okay? So what we're going to do next, put some black in there. Clean off my custom stirring stick. And I'm going to put some black dye in there. Bring that color up. That's looking good. Nice and dark. Needs a little more in it. I'm going to add a little bit of black powdered dye. I think it'll work a little bit better. Okay, because we're looking to get black. Yeah, that really darkens it up good. Oh yeah. Make sure we get all the dye down in there. I think that's going to work good. It's nice and black. All right. Let me get the gun set up. We'll get over there. We'll do a burst. I'm not going to take you in the spray room because it's tight and I don't want to get overspray on my equipment. But I'm going to spray it and then bring it back out and show it to you, okay? So let me get set up to do that and I'll be back.